regardez, sort de sa voiture. Il est acclamé par la foule, Johnny Depp. Il a le rôle titre du film de Maïwenn.
On le voit ici à l'image, lunettes de soleil.
Que de cheval.
Et là, c'est l'hystérie, tout le monde hurle. C'est Johnny Depp, évidemment.
C'est une des grandes surprises de ce festival.
Johnny Depp, Louis XV dans le film de Maïwenn.
Louis XV, comment peut-on passer du Pirate des Caraïbes à Louis XV? C'est toute la magie du cinéma. Johnny Depp qui signe des autographes, qui fait des selfies.
Maïwenn dit d'ailleurs qu'elle a casté d'abord des acteurs français pour son film. Cela n'a pas pu se faire. Elle a jeté son dévolu sur Johnny Depp. Elle est amoureuse de lui depuis Cry Baby de John Waters, qui était d'ailleurs ici, à Cannes. Elle l'a rencontré et elle était sûre que c'était lui, malgré son léger accent, parce qu'il parle français, Johnny Depp. Donc toute l'équipe du film de Maïwenn va arriver. Grande équipe.
Maïwenn, regardez qui se presse pour signer des autographes. La réalisatrice Maïwenn, qui est une habituée du festival, hein, Johnny Depp à l'écran. Mais Maïwenn, tout de même, Police en 2011, sélection officielle. Pierre Richard, regardez, Pierre Richard, grand acteur, héros des comédies françaises des années 80, notamment de Francis Weber.
Vous avez vu Victor, les pancartes aux fenêtres, Johnny, 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 c'est pour lui, Johnny Depp.
Maïwenn.
Louis XV de Maïwenn. Et il se prête au jeu des autographes. On voit ici Pascal Grégory qui est également dans le film. On peut dire que le casting du film est assez impressionnant. Pierre Richard, Noémie Lovski, India Air.
Pascal Grégory, grand acteur qui a joué dans tous les films de Chéreau notamment. Hein. Ceux qui même prendront le train. La Reine Margot, bien sûr. Ici, c'est Maïwenn qui signe les autographes. Elle fait des selfies.
Maïwenn d'un côté, Johnny Depp de l'autre. Mais tout va bien, rassurez-vous. Il y a eu quelques polémiques pendant le tournage du film. Certains disaient qu'ils ne s'entendaient pas du tout. Maïwenn raconte sa version dans le magazine Première en disant qu'ils avaient juste quelques différences culturelles. Et que tourner avec un Américain, ce n'est pas tout à fait la même chose que tourner avec un acteur français. On lui avait dit par exemple de ne jamais frapper à sa loge. Ce qu'elle a fait une fois. Et elle l'a entendu passer.
Johnny Depp et Pierre Richard, ça c'est une image étonnante de ce 67e festival de Cannes.
Incroyable quand on dit que c'est vraiment le festival de tous les cinémas.
Oui, parce que Pierre Richard a joué dans La Chèvre, dans Les Compères, dans Les Fugitifs, dans Le Grand Blond. C'est lui, François Perrin, François Pignon dans tous les films de Francis Weber.
Quelle belle idée.
Et il se retrouve à l'affiche
pour son film
avec Johnny Depp.
And one of the first lines that your character says to Elena is, "Whatever I said, I'm sorry."
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that something your hero does? He accepts his weaknesses and his flaws?
Yes, I think so. And but except, he's still troubled by some of his domestic issues, and he's in the midst of a very hard time. And he is revivified by his relationship with the character that Phoebe plays.
Yeah, she gets him just at the right time for what she needs.
In what way do you think that the figure of the hero changed since the first Indiana Jones?
Well, he's never been a perfect hero. At heart, he's a mixed character, there's a little larceny in him, in his soul, and in his pursuit of valuable archaeological articles. But there's also a soul to the man that is that we begin to understand in the first film, but throughout the development of that character, I feel that each film has developed the character in a way that advantages that character in the film. And so I always wanted to see him at the end of his career, since we saw him, in his youth. We've been making these films for 40 years.
But what I love about the character and all of the characters, and in this script as well, that they're all a little bit broken in a beautiful way. And I think in a film that promises fun and adventure, the courage for it also to have such emotional gravitas in each character makes the action more exciting, makes the relationships more exciting. And I think we all will Indy to have a love story, and we will him to have happiness and to find satisfaction, and that sometimes he's his own worst enemy in attempting to get that for himself.
And Mads Mikkelsen said in previous interviews that he's been a huge fan of Indiana Jones since he was a kid. What kind of relationship did you have with Indiana Jones growing up?
Well, I, as Harrison keeps reminding me, was 4 when it came out. But I remember it being so in the DNA of my upbringing and so in the DNA of culture that I sort of grew up with, I believed that Indiana Jones was real, for many years. It turns out he is, which is great. But I think that sense of adventure and humour and mischief that the films had have never really been captured in any way by any other franchise, and I've always dreamed of having an adventure. Never imagined I'd have one with Indiana Jones himself, but it's a dream come true.
Indiana Jones has been ranked second best hero of all times by the American Film Institute. How do you feel about that?
Second?
Well, it depends on who the first one was. Doesn't matter. I'm pleased that we've been able to bring 5 really great movies to the culture.
You said it's the last Indiana Jones for you. How does it feel to say goodbye to Indiana Jones?
It feels like a wonderful chapter in my life, a chapter that was opened doors for me and allowed me to work with other wonderful directors and make other films that I'm very pleased to have had the chance to be part of. But I mean, this character is singular in my experience, and the most. I mean, I have not made 5 films, of a series with any other character. So I know I feel grateful that we had the opportunity to make this film. I'm very proud of the script that Jim Mangold developed, to round out the story of Indiana Jones.